Hello everyone. Hello guys. How are you guys on today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited. I have an awesome story for us on today. Today's story we're going to be reading will be Hanukkah in Alaska. Hanukkah in Alaska. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited. Shout outs to all of you out there in story time land. Hello and welcome. I'm so excited to be reading our live story to our new followers. I'm so excited that, and for those of you that are going to be tuning in later, hello and welcome. I'm so excited to be reading you your first live story time on today. I'm so excited, and guys, don't forget, share our live story time videos with your family and friends. We're trying to meet our goal of 2021. We are up to 1,540 time followers. So guess what? Help us out and share story time with your family and friends. Well, guess what? Let's get ready for that story time song. I know you guys are ready for that story time song, but remember, when we are doing that story time song, make sure you are practicing safety first, because we don't want you guys hurting or injuring yourself. Make sure you are practicing safety first at all times when we are doing that story time song. I'm so excited. Here it goes. Yes! Story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss. Oh my God! Story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss. She'll read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. I love that song. Sing to, guess what? I got some new little friends. Let me try and see if I can get them put on my fingers when we listening to that story time song. Let's see how this is going to work out. My little tiny mini Muppet friends. Story time. It's story time. Story time with Miss. She'll read to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Wow, that was awesome. I know you guys love that story time song. You guys did an awesome job. Well, guess what? Go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Doris read you a live story on today. Hanukkah in Alaska. Enjoy your lunch while Miss Doris read us a story. Story time. In Alaska in winter, we have to watch out for moose. We have to look both ways when we go out the door, making sure there are no one around moose. That's because moose is very big, and they think things that surprise them or make them angry. Their big kicks are strong enough to dent a car. Oh my goodness. Be very careful when you see Mr. Moose. Story time with Miss. My mother drives slowly in the winter, looking out for moose. When my friends and I are playing outside and moose comes along, we have to hug a tree. A moose can step on you or knock you over if you are hugging a tree. There they go, hugging the trees. Story time. Also, during the winter in Alaska, it's dark. Nothing at night for sleeping. Nothing at night but sleeping. But almost all the time, it doesn't get light until it's already snack time at school and it's dark again. practically right after lunch. Daytime is only a few hours long, and sometimes when there's so much snow that is all over and covers up all the windows, daylight can barely peek in. Alaska snows piles up everywhere. It gets so deep that the moose with their skinny legs have trouble walking in it. They like to use people's shovel driveways and paths. That's why Moose lives in our backyard. He wandered up our driveway, found a good spot where he could nibble at our trees, and decided to stay. He sleeps in our yard and eats our trees. I try throwing carrots to him, even cookies, but he really likes the tree with my blue swing on it. I'm worried about my swing. Once we saw a moose walking around town with a swing in his anklets. He'd gotten tangled and just tore the whole swing away. I think the dark and that moose are making me kind of grumpy, because even Hanukkah hasn't cheered me up. My friends and I pretend to be dreidels spinning in the snow. And when the mail lady comes, she always has another present for me, from my aunts and my uncles outside. Do you know that everywhere else from Alaska is called outside? Every time I light a new candle in our menorah, I look outside the window and it's still dark. And that moose is still there, too close to my swing and eating our trees. My mother and I throw some apples, hoping he'll like them instead, but he just watches them fall and eats more and more trees. One night as I am lighting the last Hanukkah candle, my father says, "Let's go outside. I have something to show you." With the moose there, don't worry, he'll stay far away. I put on my long underwear and 2 layers of socks. I put on my thick baggy pants and a sweatshirt. I put a snowsuit on. Over all that, 2 layers of mittens and a hat. Hello, Royce. How are you, Royce? I hope you're having an awesome day. Still, it's freezing and cold outside, and it's very dark. And I do not like being anywhere near that moose. I want that moose away from my swing. Today, Royce, we are reading Hanukkah in Alaska. Hanukkah in Alaska. Hanukkah in Alaska is the book we are reading on today. Dad, what are we waiting for? Just wait, you'll see. But he's looking at the sky. I'm looking at that moose. Mom says maybe we can try some fresh spinach. Maybe he'll leave your swing alone for something else that's green. But the spinach doesn't work. And I'm freezing, Dad says. This is a perfect night. You see. Suddenly, Dad points up to the sky. There are pink and purple and orange ribbons of light. The sky is full of color and all swirly and shiny and glowing. Against the dark black of the sky, the lights are bright, bright and beautiful. I have never seen anything like this ever before. So much light and so big, filling the sky, coloring the sky, a rainbow on the black velvet. It's story time. Look at the beautiful rainbow. There's Dad pointing up to the sky. They're called the Northern Lights, said Dad. Aurora borealis. They happen especially up here in Alaska, but only when the sky is just right. Our very own Hanukkah festival of lights. It looks like the ribbons of wax. All the candles from all the menorah melted into the dark, lighting it up. I stare at those lights. I stare so hard, I don't even notice the moose sticking his head through my swing. There he goes. The moose has his head in her swing. Next thing I know, the moose is yanking on the chain, pulling on the whole tree. Creak, clank, snark. I can't stand it. That moose would tear everything up. But then I have an idea. I run into the house and run back outside with my hands full. I wave what I have at the moose, and he sniffed, turning his head away from the swing. I back up, laying what I have laid down in the snow. The moose stretches his head, reaches to it. I keep backing up, laying down more, and the moose follows me out of the yard, down the driveway. Away I lay the last batch of race back into the house. I wonder what that is. Whatever it is, the moose likes it. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Sing to you, tell you all just what to do. I look at the sky, at the light. I am so happy to see those lights. I'm so happy that the moose is gone. My parents are surprised. What did you feed him? They asked. What did he like so much? Lakeys, I answered. Now they know what the moose likes. He would never bother her swing set again and eat on their trees. Excuse me. Story time. Hanukkah can be pretty fun in Alaska. And miracles can happen in a lot of different ways. Story time. Lots and lots of miracles. Sing to you. Oh, excuse me. Sing to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. It's story time. That was an awesome story. Okay, let's read a note from the author. A note from the author. The aurora borealis are also known as the Northern Lights. It is a phenomenon. Its Northern Lights is a phenomenon having to do with Earth magnetic fields, the solar wind and gases in Earth's atmosphere. Its colors can be varied depending on which gases are present, and the farther north we are, the closer to the North Pole. The more active the aurora is visible only on dark, clear nights when the atmospheric conditions are just right. So while it is very common to see moors in Alaska, it may take some planning to see the auroras, especially if you have to go to bed before midnight. Hanukkah is the Jewish holiday celebrating the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem. The word Hanukkah means dedication. After the Syrian soldiers had taken the temple, they worshiped Greek gods in it, making it unacceptable for Jews to worship. When the Jewish rebels and the Maccabees fought the soldiers and won, they needed to burn the ritual oil to purify the temple. Even though there was enough oil for only one night, it lasted for 8, giving the people time to produce more oil. They celebrate the miracle by lighting a new candle each night for 8 nights in a special candle holder called a menorah. The candles come in different colors, and the menorahs look so beautiful when they're lit that the Hanukkah is also called the Festive of Lights. During Hanukkah, it's their tradition to eat foods that are cooked in a lot of oil, and potatoes, pancakes called latkes are a big favorite. So latkes is what they gave the Moors. That's why he turned away from her swing set. Children also play a game with a special spinning top called a cradle. The Hebrew letters on the side of the cradle mean a great miracle happened there. And that was a note from the author of this book. This was an awesome, awesome book, Hanukkah in Alaska. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for sitting so attentively while we read you an awesome story on today. Remember, if you're not feeling well, always let someone know that you're not feeling well, and they will take really, really, really good care of you. And when you're out and about or playing with your favorite toy, or you sneeze, or you have to touch your face, make sure you're washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. It's the holidays, guys. I don't want you sick for the holiday, boys. I want you to stay well at all times. And remember, it's imperative that when you go out in public, make sure you're wearing your mask. We don't want you guys getting sick. It's imperative that you wear your mask when you go out in public. You guys are awesome. I enjoyed reading you an awesome, awesome story today. Happy holidays to all of you all over the world out there in Storytime land. Take care, and remember, if you're not smiling on today, I hope once you see Miss Doris' smile that you are smiling on today. Thank you so much. Thumbs up, Royce. Thank you, Royce. Have an awesome, awesome holiday. Have a great day on today. Happy holidays to all of you out there in Storytime land. Take care. Remember, don't forget to smile. Happy holidays to all of you.